Now, there are going to be a lot of people watching this on the internet. And I love the internet. I love YouTube particularly. I have a lot of my videos on YouTube. And people always leave these comments on my videos, but I don't understand what they're saying. They'll be like, OMFG, I love your vids. They're so hilarious. You're kind of cute. JK, anyway, make more. LOL. Next page. Oh. Next page. Zzz. It's like, stop typing like you have a disease. You don't have one. Why are you doing that? Did you fall asleep by the keyboard? Oh, like, why are you doing that? And it's sad, you guys. Like, is this the way we're gonna have to like communicate with each other in the future? Like, say I grow up right now, like I have a daughter, right? And she wants to talk to me about something very important. And she's like, Dad, I need to talk to you. And I'm like, what is it, daughter? That's how I talk to my daughter. And she's like, I'm pregnant. And I'm like, what? And she's like, JK, lols. Hey! YFD, what's that? You're freaking dead, okay? Don't you ever JK about that or I'll BRB and never come back, all right? What are you crying? Well, guess what? YA. What's that, Dad? You're adopted. You're not my child. YMO, you're moving out. Get out of my house, hypothetical daughter. Psh, and I just shove her in the face like that. Because she's hypothetical. She doesn't exist, you guys. Internet, she doesn't exist. Just letting you know that. There's going to be a lot of people on the internet arguing about this video. That's the best. To people getting in political arguments on the internet. You ever see a video on the internet, like on YouTube, it'll be like, me and my dog Kelsey. And it's just a girl and her dog on the beach. Harmless, right? People be like, oh my God, is that a German lab? I have one too. They'll be like, oh, you guys look so cute together. And then out of nowhere, someone will be like, I hate Mexicans. It's like, what does that have to do with that has nothing to do with the dog. Why are you so mad, right? And then like someone will be like, how could you say that about Mexican Americans? What you're saying is ignorant, wrong, and racist. Take it back. And then he'll be like, black people taste like licorice. It's like, what are you talking about? What does that even mean? All the comments after this video will be like, black people taste like licorice. Black people taste like licorice. It'll make no sense. I have started an epidemic on the internet. I apologize in advance. I do the acting thing in Los Angeles, and I go out for a lot of roles. I get typecasted a lot. Whenever you go out for an audition, this is what happens. You pull up to the studio, you take out your ID, they check your name on a list, and then you go in. So this is what happened to me. I pull up, I'm about to pull out my ID. The guy was like, outsourced! You're here for outsource! You're brown, you're going in for outsource! Now, if you haven't seen the show, it's called Outsourced, and it's on NBC, and it's about a call center in India, which is like a revolutionary new concept. This is like groundbreaking television, okay? And this is every episode of Outsourced. There's like a white employee talking to all his Indian coworkers. He's like, Rajiv, why is chicken curry so spicy? Oh, chicken curry, well, We don't talk like that. We don't sound like Fabi 8-bit video games. Indian Tetris, Slumdog Millionaire, NBC. No, we're people with emotions. They should talk about like real issues on that show. It'll be like, Gupta, I want to eat a hamburger. Why can't I find a hamburger? Let's talk about that. Actually, sir, why don't we talk about the huge disparity of wealth between the first and the third world? Maybe it's due to a backwards caste system that's ruled our country for over 3,000 years. Or maybe it's due to the British that ruled our country violently for 300 years. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about why your food gives me diarrhea, Gupta. That's like all of season 1. Just in a nutshell. The sad part is you guys are laughing at that, and there are people at home laughing, and they're like, oh, I get Indian people. I understand them now. I work with an Indian person. I should explain that to them. And they just go up to him and be like, hey, Gurpreet, Chai, No, you, 9/11, you're Hindu. Oh, okay. I'm fired? I'm sorry. I have so much white guilt.